If he had never fired me, then I would never have known I was a millionaire. I'm the kind who believes in loyalty, hard work, and showing up even when life knocks you down. For 30 years, I built my boss's restaurant empire in Chicago from the ground up. I managed the books, trained every manager, handled suppliers, everything. He used to call me his right hand, until one morning he walked in wearing his shiny new Rolex, smirking like he'd just made the deal of a lifetime. "Janet," he said, "you've been incredible, but it's time for some younger energy in the company." Younger energy. That was his way of saying, "You're old. You're replaceable." I stood there, my heart in my throat, watching the company I'd built, my life's work, crumble beneath a single word. Fired. I packed my things, smiled politely, and left. But when I got to my small apartment that night, I broke down. I felt worthless, forgotten, until I remembered something. An old savings account my late parents had opened for me as a child. Maybe a few $100, I thought. Enough to pay rent while I looked for another job. The next morning, I walked into the bank, still in my faded work blouse. The teller smiled and typed my name into her system. Then her eyes widened. "Ma'am, are you sure you've never touched this account?" I frowned. "Why?" She turned the screen so I could see. Let's just say, I almost fell off the chair. My parents hadn't just opened an account, they'd bought stocks. Decades ago. In a small coffee company that grew into one of the biggest brands in the world. I wasn't just okay. I was a multi-millionaire. For a moment I laughed. Then I cried. Then I realized, the man who said I was too old had no idea how wrong he was. So I made a few phone calls. Quiet ones. Strategic ones. Within 6 months, I opened my own restaurant, just 2 blocks from his flagship location. I didn't copy his style. I reinvented it. Modern, warm, and powered by the best staff he'd ever mistreated. Opening night. The line wrapped around the block. I watched from my office window as his restaurant sat nearly empty. 2 weeks later, he came storming into mine, face red. "You think you can take my customers?" I smiled, handing him a menu. I didn't take them. They followed the woman who actually built this business. He sneered. "You'll regret this." I tilted my head. "I don't think so. Because starting next week, I'm buying out your suppliers. All of them." His jaw dropped. "You can't afford that." I leaned in and whispered, "Oh, I can. You see, I'm not just the woman you fired. I'm the woman who could buy your entire empire before breakfast." He left in silence. 2 months later, his business folded. And as for me, I renamed my restaurant chain 55. Because that's the age he thought my story ended. If you love stories where karma serves justice with dessert, subscribe to my channel for more tales of power, comeback, and sweet, classy revenge.